What's up, guys, and welcome to the start of a brand new series. He's just a little guy. We've got baby T-Rexes, baby. What's up, guys, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Already have chills from this music in the background, dude. Been so excited for this game. Easily one of my most anticipated games of the year. We played the first one back in 2018. We played Jurassic World Evolution 2 in 2021. And here we are with the third installment in the series. So very excited to see how this goes. Very excited to see what we can build. Hope you guys are excited too. The game did officially launch today. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. This video is not sponsored. I did get a little bit of early access from Frontier, and I do have a code down the description where if you buy it through that, I get a little percent kickback, but don't feel like you have to. It's just there if you're already planning on purchasing. So we are going to start up a brand new campaign. Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see.
That QR code actually works. That's kind of
funny.
funny.
Or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time?
You know, Ian, I feel like
finally allow
it's a tall order.
life to find a way.
Life will find a way. Oh my gosh, dude. Every time that rift hits, just pure nostalgia and excitement. Jurassic World Evolution 3, whatever. Goodness, I can't even speak. Dude, this has easily been in like my top 5 most anticipated games this year. Remember seeing the trailer first come out, I was so excited. So many little baby dinosaurs and stuff, obviously one of the major additions with this.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained.
We've learned that. Badlands, near Snakewater, Montana.
Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier, until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic World. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us, less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Do my best. All right.
Welcome. I
the
am,
Badlands.
of course, Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the, fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help
Things are so
dinosaurs
beautiful.
and humans coexist globally. And I am here to find clients who share that goal.
All right, Kira, I'm down.
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please,
Where did
Doctor,
they go? Can't find
take
them.
a look at the site map.
All right. Here's our site map. Looks like we've got one enclosure here.
To oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh, yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
All right, let's get this showcase underway. To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel.
Dude, this looks... Look at the dinosaurs. Look how good this looks. Maybe it's because I haven't played, 2 in a long time, but this, I don't know. This looks like it's head and shoulders above what we had before. Okay, so we want to prepare for the delivery of the Lochoceratops. Place delivery zone in the marked area. All right, so we need a delivery zone. We're going to put this in our enclosure. $10,000, light work.
Okay,
This thing is operational.
When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone.
Sounds like they're going to be flying a dino in from somewhere. So we can go ahead and select that. Oh boy, here we go.
Excellent! The Lochoceratops are on their way. And the pilot said there's something special about the group. So, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And thank you for inviting me. Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the conservation sector's attention. I truly hope you can succeed.
Ha! So do I. So do I.
As do I. All right, the chopper. Oh, here we go. More little guys. Oh my goodness, dude.
A wild juvenile dinosaur.
Oh.
Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days.
Nature is healing. They're
The
multiplying.
mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful?
Oh, he's got a big
Chaotic?
attitude.
The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
Are you freaking kidding
What
me
a
right now?
beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Absolutely. What do you want to observe here?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
Absolutely.
And well-cared-for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well.
So we just want to make sure we're taking care of
As
them, meeting all the
dinosaurs
needs.
explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I'm gonna name her Lily. Can I name her Lily? I like Lily. So Lily gets along with quite a few different types of dinosaurs. She's not gonna like Stegosauruses, carnivores, stegosaurids, or therizzinosauruses. But take a look at her comfort. Looks like she's missing some ground fiber.
That enclosure is a far cry from the
Cover,
environment
ground fiber.
these animals evolved for.
Everything
All
else looks
part
okay.
of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
So we definitely want some cover and we want some ground fiber. So if we do some fibrous low plants and we throw this in here, that should... I think we went a little bit hard on that, but that's fine, 232%. It's got enough area. We're also gonna need a little bit more cover, so let's see if we can add a little bit of cover and pasture. We've got woodland, non-native forest, brushland, grass, maybe woodland. Let's give them kind of like a slightly more dense forest
Wonderful
over here.
work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation
Maybe
with
another
the
one over here?
conservation sector.
Perfect. So she's going to be a lot happier there. She's got enough space, she's got enough ground fiber, enough cover, enough everything. She looks good. Well done. Taking care of our first set of dinos. And of course, we're going to have some issues
Not
pop
to
up.
alarm you all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
Oh boy.
typical? It ripped apart some of our fences.
I saw a
too.
couple weak fence
Storms
spots,
like
yeah.
this can harm or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Okay. Gonna have to get the rescue team out there. We're gonna have to
Right.
get something going.
A spooked giant is
Capture
a
team.
big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. we can repair the enclosure later.
Here we go. We are going to fly out of here. Let's go see what we got going on. We do not need these guys walking along the guest paths. That is not a good thing for us. So we want to trank them. Looks like our guy is going to be on the right side, so we want to aim to the right. Beautiful. Got him there. And we can get this guy over here as well. I think it only takes one. There it is. We're probably going to have to move these guys somehow.
Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly
and
adept
healthy.
with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday...
All right. So, we're going to be building one. Perfect. Obviously, this is kind of tutorial status here. We're going to set this guy up. Looks like we're already hooked up to
Every facility
power and
place
stuff.
will need to be connected to our path network.
We're going to want to get a path set up there so we can get it hooked up to the thing. Nice little path right there. Beautiful.
Now get out
And-
there and repair everything you can.
I'll take some direct control of this. Sounds good to me. Let's ride out, baby. I don't know what this guy's going to... Oh, we want to... These are maintenance crew. We're going to fix up the fences.
You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
Even got first-person
John
view
Hammond
here.
said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment.
It's like that's 3 out of 4 options taken care of. You don't have to do all of this yourself. I know you can, you know, when it's not in tutorial settings, you can kind of put your guys on this and not control
A thorough
everything.
and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it.
Grab our transport here. Let's pick them up.
When
Let's just throw them back
transporting
in
a
there.
dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it.
Perfect. Got a couple of cargo bobs coming out here. Let's get these big lads up
That
there.
storm could have torn the park apart or
Back into
hurt
the
the
fence.
dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by him?
He is out.
Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me.
the
Bit of a
poor neck
long
on that
shot,
thing,
but,
dude.
Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy.
He
Now
is
you're asking an awful
zonked.
lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh?
Look at all the like every time the weight transfers, the legs are flying all over the place. Just absolute dead weight here, but you're doing a good job, buddy. We're gonna get you back in here, back amongst your plants and your water and your friends and everything else. Oh, okay. You know. Oh, he's alive. He's awake. Good morning. How are you?
Let's place down some maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance ATVs patrol and fix the place up automatically.
All right, so we're going to set up some maintenance posts. Maintenance ATV teams can be assigned a maintenance post. They can then automatically repair, reboot, resupply, inspect buildings. Inner radius of the maintenance post covers the buildings for repair, reboot, supply. Outer radius covers only fences and provides repair coverage for them. Okay.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying.
Makes sense?
Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired.
So we're probably going to need at least 2 here. We can have all of these buildings. If we put a maintenance post right here, I'm going to set it up alongside this. So that looks good there. That's going to take care of those buildings. We can have another one maybe right here. Make sure we get all those. And then we can have another one maybe over here. And we can use that as we keep expanding. Beautiful. There it is. Got 3 set up, and we've got to get
Once you've placed your maintenance post, you
Maintenance
can
team set up.
directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Okay, so we've got 1 there. Looks like we can have both maintenance teams to each post. Obviously, we could have multiple maintenance teams in different locations that eventually that would make a little bit more sense, but now we've got everyone.
I've arranged for
Whoever's
more
available, they'll
dinosaurs
just
to arrive on site.
ride out
They were
and go try to help
struggling
out.
in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right, then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us, at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. Mostly.
So we can see we've got Corythosauruses coming in. We're going to transport these dinosaurs. We're going to deliver in here. We have to go to the deliver zone. Perfect. There you go.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very
breeding
own
and stuff.
window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
Corythosaurus. All right. Did I call it Corythosaurus? I'm sorry. That was pretty terrible there, Trev. But these technically, I guess they don't love them unless it fits into one of these. You've got likes and dislikes, but maybe it's you know, they're okay with being colleagues here. Look at Lily over here. Good girl, Lily. You going to check out the new roommate? What do we have going on? Dude, the really terrifying part is we could drop like a T-Rex in here and Lily would, she would be nothing but a snack. Here we go. Corythosaurus. How you guys doing? Coming out here, ensure that they're cohabitating with the Lokiceratops. Looks like we've got 4 of these guys in here. Beautiful, you're doing well. Comfort's at 60%, but it does look like we're hitting most of their objectives here.
Delivery successful.
Social
now, we
needs.
better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home.
Need a little bit more ground
I'm sure
leaf
they
here.
are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be
Ground
more
leaf, pasture, and
comfortable
water.
here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
So we've got leafy fibers here. We could kind of oh shoot. I didn't realize that was going to take out the forest. So we've got ground leaf there. We're going to add a little bit of pasture out here. We should probably reduce the intensity so we can kind of mix it a little bit. There you go. We got to make sure that we're looking okay. These guys are still all very happy and healthy. Comfort, everything good. No cohab discomfort. If we take a look at our Corythosauruses, looks like comfort's good. Everything's good there. Adult male. She needs males. She also needs a lot more ground leaf. Water is good to go, actually. Sometimes it takes a minute to pop up, but we're going to go more ground leaf. So if we've got some leafy climbers, we can kind of bring this through here, and hopefully that should help out a little bit. All right. She does have too few
Is
adult
it
males,
just
though.
me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
They need a male. They
Like
didn't
many
need a
species,
man's.
They need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps
taking a
Din
nap in the
isn't a
water.
good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own.
So it's going to be our
The
job.
course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know of a research station developing not only male dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we all
They're
head
so
there
freaking
immediately.
Just to check,
zoomies,
we're
zoomies.
coming
Where you
back
going?
here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
This is just absolutely beautiful, man. I love this so much. So it sounds like we're going to be going to the world map. We got to go learn about some breeding and stuff. Got to get some males in here. New site available in Kauai. Kind of fun. So our goal is going to be to establish a pioneering research outpost focused on dinosaur breeding. I think we're going to be able to set this up and take what we learned back to the Badlands. Client wants to create a sustainable breeding program to help dinosaurs overcome their difficulty adapting to most of the world. Leading paleo ecologist is already on board, but the site needs far more support if it's to achieve its goals. Well, I think you hired the right manager. We can take care of business. Let's learn about breeding dinosaurs. Surely what could go wrong?
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too.
Fair enough, Dr. Malcolm.
I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice: build more places to hide than you think you need.
You know, that's pretty solid advice. Welcome
Aloha, Hawaii.
to
This
Hawaii.
is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to meet you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Got a
Dr.
fair mix of
Baldera has done
dinos
quite
out
well
here.
on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
Sounds good to me. So we're going to be building a control center to start things off. This is an HQ. Enables operations and scientist management. Going to throw this over here in our main little area. Get
We should
that
hook
thing
that
connected
building up to the path network, too.
to the path. Beautiful.
Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Takes 2 power, so we're going to have to put a generator down. We got a backup generator here. 30 units of reserve power. Needs periodic refueling at a cost. So we could put this here, and everything in that yellow circle is going to be powered.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Okay, so we're going to have to get some scientists in here, and we want genetics. To recruit up to 5 scientists. And we're looking for people who specialize in genetics. We got 1 out of 3 here. 3 out of 8 for Jacob Kana. Started in a junior role, but quickly climbed the career ladder. Jacob is a nature lover and has always wanted to work with animals. Well, that makes sense. So we got a 6 out of 10 for Tanner here. Love that. And a 3 out of 8 over here. So we're going to go definitely Tanner. He studied at Cambridge, got his doctorate in sedimentary geology. How exciting, dude. Really glad you love rocks. All right, so we're going to get Tanner.
That's the genetics skill requirements sorted. Scientists aren't free, so
Okay,
let's
just
not
one
hire
then.
more than we need for now, huh?
Perfect. We probably are on a
Okay,
budget. Do we have
first
like
off, we're gonna need a science center.
I don't see our budget or anything. All right, let's build a science center
While
over here. Perfect.
parthenogenesis is a thing. That's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research. That's where the science center comes in.
So we're going to make male dinos that we can then physically normally breed with females. Let's take a look at the fossils here. Fossils can be uncovered through expedition tasks. So we're going to go to the expedition map. So we're going to take this science center. We're going to go to our research. We're going to look into gene modification, and we're going to look at male dinosaur synthesis. Allows synthesis of male animals, a crucial step in creating a natural breeding program. So we're going to fake it till we make it. We're going to get Nazirabate on there. $500,000 into this. But this is his expertise, so I think he's going to be okay.
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from.
All right, and it looks like
Next
we got
steps.
something unlocked
Right.
here.
We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male.
So we'd have to go out on an
Finding an
expedition.
appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
So we completed this. That's going to unlock more research that we can do over time, but it looks like we have insufficient skills, and I think there's kind of... Is this like a recharge thing? Possibly. We'll see what happens. Kind of want to see. So we've got guests. You can research different paths and buildings and things. You can research operations, dig sites, enclosures, medicine. So obviously you can kind of level up as you go. Different attractions, extra attractions, dinosaur encounters. And it's kind of fun, but we're going to go hire some more scientists, and we want people who can go digging. We're going to want expedition tasks. I don't know. Logistics, genetics, welfare. I think logistics is going to be the most important thing here. And it looks like that's going to be Ines Woods up here. Gained a degree in theater from Harvard before changing paths. She has fond memories of watching programs about dinosaurs in her childhood. All right. So we're going to get 3 out of 8 logistics here, $125,000 for Miss Woods.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure. What better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
Perfect. All right. So we're going to put Miss Woods on this. Just kidding. We need one more logistics. So we're going to have to hire another scientist. Richard's got 2 here. He's also pretty cheap. $68,000 for Barbara. I'm going to take Richard over Barbara just because I'd rather have a little bit extra in the tank. I don't know how the replenishing and stuff works, but all right. So we're going to research a new dig site.
Center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
We're going to put both of these scientists on there, so we're going to have enough to be able to do it. We're going to start up that task. Perfect. Okay. Use the Expedition Center to send dig teams to dig sites across the world. They'll return with fossils, which contain genetic information. This is used to create new dinosaurs. Dig teams need scientists to lead them on dig site visits. They actually take time and money to complete. The Science Center lets you extract the genome from the fossils. Dig teams can also find valuable materials that could be sold for cash. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to need an actual expedition center that's going to be able to fly out and go get these fossils. Need to make sure we've got a place to be able to fly from. Let's go ahead and put this here. Perfect. Linked up to the system. It's got power.
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all.
They should be heading
See,
off, I would
we
imagine.
send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs.
Easy enough.
That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
Life finds a way, right? Somehow. All right, I guess we might have to
A whole lot of
manually...
Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh,
Perfect.
hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Pangea. So we're gonna have a dig site up here in Montana, Egg Mountain, 59% Maiasaura. It's gonna cost $101,000 in 45 seconds. Looks good. Let's we could just send Capretto by himself. We could go ahead and start this task.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh?
And there they go.
Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work.
All right, so we're going to build some ranger posts. This is going to be similar to the ATV posts. Monitor the welfare of the dinosaurs within that post radius.
Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols.
Okay, so we've got one ranger post already in here. We're going to put a second ranger post in this guy. We're going to put another ranger post over here. And I think
Looking
that's going to
good.
cover everything.
Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Perfect. So we can come in here, add a ranger team. Looks like we've got a couple of different ranger teams. I'm just going to add both to it. Obviously, eventually the goal is to have different ranger teams for each post, so they only cover one area and they can
are
kind
not
of
the only animals that this client
be a
cares
bit more
about.
efficient.
So, while we have some time, Please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
All right, sounds good. So we're gonna wait for those Myosaurs to come back. Let's see. Looks like we've got some frolicking happening over here. So it looks like our rangers are checking on our Gallimimuses in here, and we're gonna see what we've got going on. No ailment data. Ooh, avian influenza vulnerability. No comfort data. See the ranger team to check status. So they're working on this. Once they check the status on all these guys, we'll be able to see what they're thinking. Missing ground leaf. Definitely need a lot more ground leaf in here. So we're gonna add some leafy climbers. Let's just give a lot more of this. Should be able to get it up there. See what we've got going on. Ground leaf is close. We also want a little bit more wetlands. Try a bit more ground leaf. That should meet it there. Oh, you can see it in here. We need wetlands. We could do some swamp like that. Don't want to take away too much ground leaf, but look at that. All right, all those are met. Let's check on another one just to be sure. Cohab is good. Everything else is good. They're thriving. 63 appeal. I think they're good there. All right, so those guys are a bit happier. Let's go see. They're going to be checking on the Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus is going to be my guess. Parasaurolophus. Your guess is as good as mine, but let's see how we're doing here. So we got a couple environmental issues. Looks like we're going to need more ground nut. We're going to need more water. We're going to need more wetland. Don't you guys worry. I can take care of this. So let's grab a little bit of water. I say we expand out here. Ooh, I didn't mean to take the, hold on. Let's reduce that intensity a bit. I don't want to take away from the waterfall there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's going to give more water. We're going to want a little bit more wetlands. Do we want like a marsh? We could put a marsh like up against this. Maybe make this a little bit more intense. We got marsh in here, and then we're going to need some ground nut. So let's see stuff on the ground. Looks like seed plants are going to have ground nut and tall nut. So we could put some more of these in here, and we're going to be able to make everybody happy. Perfect. 85% comfort. We should be able to get there, no problem. And we
No one's going to want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch, huh? How's that for showing you're working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, dude. Look at this. You can imagine putting yourself in this situation. Like, you just stepped into this viewing platform and you could see actual dinosaurs over there through the trees. Absolutely incredible. Set up another one over here. Be able to look at these guys. Perfect. We can get a path set up. This one's going to look even better.
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right?
It's kind of hard to spot. Oh, there's one.
Find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
I mean, we got to make money to be able to stay open. So let's take a look at the fossils that came back. Looks like we've got some silver. We're going to be able to sell this for $130,000. That's beautiful. We've got a Myosaur fossil, another Myosaur fossil, and another Myosaur fossil. Looks like these are, obviously some are a little bit more valuable than others. I'm imagining this amber is a little bit better. So they said we wanted somebody high in what? I'm assuming it's high in genetics. So we're going to put, we're going to begin a fossil extraction. I'm going to put Nizrebe on this. We're going to start this task up. And we should see...
While we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
So that's going to get us 12% there. This next one could get us 23%. This will get us 19%. So these three should get us to 100%. So you know what? We could... Oh, just kidding. We can't do multiple at the same time because you got to have maybe multiple science centers. We'll see. We're going to be able to make a hatchery. Where do you want to put this? Over here. Perfect. Get this guy set up so we can just kind of have him go straight out there. We're going to be able to get a nice little path. Get it set up there.
Not
Perfect.
long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils?
So we're at 72%.
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
So there's a 72% chance of success, I'm assuming here. Batch size of 2 to 4, 4 out of 8 modifications unlocked. We can modify the genome to change colors and things, make them a little bit more exciting. We're just going to go with the base layer here. I'm going to say that we probably want to put our best scientist on this, our best, genetic specialist. And we're going to hope that this works out. Obviously, a lot of research and cash is going into this.
I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Geez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I
Looks like it was
misspoke.
successful.
Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going.
So we could potentially get up to 4 eggs in a batch. Only 3 are viable here.
Outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
Okay. So we're going to want to hire some new scientists. Sounds good to me. Let's get in here. We're looking for somebody who's good at welfare. Looks like Dana Craig is pretty solid, 5 out of 10. If they do more, will they grow? Is that it? Just welfare specialist. Raised in the country and has loved dinosaurs since childhood. Jumped at the chance to work closely with the world's largest living beings. Sounds good. $112,000. You're on the team. Appreciate
okay,
you.
Let's incubate those eggs. Gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside.
This is pretty cool. So we could straight up pick exactly what we want in terms of genders. We could also see some traits and stuff. Now, our desired population is 4. We've only got 3 eggs that are going to make it here. So obviously, we're going to want at least 1 of each. So if we go through here, this first one, it's going to be positive social trait, but negative skittish trait, which obviously is not great. We want to have the biggest, strongest male that we can have. This one's going to be tolerant and social. And this egg is not going to have any genetic traits. So I'm going to say, let's make this one the male, and then let's have 2 females. He's got a couple of different options. This one's going to be a little bit skittish, so it might not, work out for them, but hopefully at least these 2 can get together, and so we can go ahead and begin the incubation. We're going to take Miss Craig here. Appreciate your expertise in welfare. We want the strongest, healthiest dinos that we could possibly have. Some Maiasaurs coming in just 15 seconds. They're going to be walking out of this thing. Hopefully they're going to get along with all their roommates in here. We'll see what happens.
All right. Ready when you are.
Let's go ahead and release them. Just as nature intended,
Dinosaur synthesis.
Petri dishes.
It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Oh, that's cool. So this is our male over here?
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable.
So these guys haven't been checked. The rangers are going to have to come check them again. Requires a status check. Do we need to manually do that? Ranger post, should we can add a task. Let's, I'm gonna say let's status check all these guys. I don't know if they will automatically do that or what, but we could take the second ranger team as well. Team 2. Oh no, that was team 2. So we'll take team 1. And whoever's not status checked, we'll have them over there taking care of it. So that way we can make sure that these guys are good with their new friends. But we want to make sure our male and female have an average comfort rating of 100%. So we're missing a little bit of ground fiber. We're missing a little bit of ground nuts. Maybe a little bit more water too. Water's nice and, oop, that was a lot of water. That's fine. We've got that there. We're gonna have ground fiber and ground nuts. We're gonna be able to do some. Go ahead and throw that in there. That's up to par. And then we need ground fiber. Maybe a little bit more back in here. Perfect. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more than what you asked for. You know what I mean? There you go. All right. So everyone's gonna be happy, and if they're happy, that means
now we need to check our Myosaurus breeding.
they're gonna be down to go to
and
town.
compatibility.
Go into our management view here. We're gonna take a look at dinosaur
So I
breeding.
understand. You have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
Craig, you gotta get to
No.
work, bro. Come
No,
on now.
you do not.
Come on, buddy. I see that look. He's
Now,
got that look in his eye
eventually
right there.
You do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, we do. But
oh.
dinosaurs need an
Oh.
appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Little dino date
Aha.
here.
Artificially
Oh,
replicating
she's-
nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
All right, so he's looking at feeling good. Technically, I think we could have gone with 2 males. I didn't think about how there were already a lot of females in here. But we want to construct a medium nesting area for these guys. Mini dinosaur can lay their eggs. I'm going to put that maybe like, give them a little bit of privacy back here. Perfect.
The conditions are right and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Where'd Craig go?
No, where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clement. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work
here.
with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself.
Do you think,
But it's
King?
all
Come
good.
on now.
I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
Bro, he's got all kinds of honeys out here. Get in there, Craig. Come on, buddy. Dude, this is amazing. It's the first time they've let us use the first-person view. Oh, there he goes. Oh, get in there. Come on. Everyone loves a little play fight, little nudge, little nibble on the ear. Let's go. Get in there, Craig. Doing a great job. Really proud of you. To bring the species back from the... Oh, you can tell he is happy. He is healthy. He looks stout, bro. Craig looks good. Looks athletic. If I was any one of these ladies out here, I want to break off a piece of Craig. Look at him eating. Good job, buddy. Okay, so are we just waiting? Is there going to be any sort of an event here, Craig? Do you need anything from me, or you're just playing the long game here? Ooh. Nesting Area 1 has been claimed. Hold on. Claimed by MSR 007. Which one's that? 004921137. What are you doing over here? How did that happen? Craig wasn't even really over here, was he? Maybe he just does his thing from a distance, bro. He's a sniper. It does say while we wait, we could prepare to synthesize males for the other species on site. So we're going to see what we've got going on there. We've got Parasaurolophuses. So let's go in here. We're going to be able to look at some research, not gene modification. We want dig sites. Medium herbivores sites 2. Perfect. So we're going to be going for cheaper expeditions from Corythosaurus here. Just kidding. This is where we needed 2, right? We can do Corythosaurus and Woods. $100,000 there. We're going to get them working on that. And then the last one is going to be...
It worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
A natural dinosaur. Oh my goodness. Leaves the nest in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
This
Okay, so
seems
we've
like
got
a
the
good
research
chance
on
to talk
those.
about contracts.
And then we're going to get
There are
gallimimuses
jobs
as
you
well.
can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at
That's
it.
so exciting.
Here, let's get you started with one now.
so we can see the mother. We got research complete there. Hold on, give me a second. We can also see the father. Craig, I hate to tell you, but you are the father. No, and he goes running and jumping off the couch and running backstage. Okay, so we've got some other contracts we want to start doing. I'm trying to get ahead of here, so let's view research. Dig sites, we're going to be looking for gallimimuses. We've actually already got that set up. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go to an expedition map. We're looking for gallimimuses and the other one. Parasaurolophus? I don't know. Okay, we're going to put, we want our expedition experts on here, so that's going to be Capretto. Go ahead and start that task. Can we send more scientists out even if they aren't? I think we probably could. We could do a second expedition at the same time. So we're going to be looking for, it was gallimimuses, right? Let me double check. Yeah, we got gallimimuses over here. So we're going to be looking to get a male gallimimus as well. So we can get to work on that. Let's take a look at research, or take a look at our expedition map. Looks like we're going to be going over to Asia. Gallimimus. We've got a scientist limit currently. Okay, we're going to have to wait till they get back. That's fine. Okay. Wait for the juvenile egg laid. It's going to be emerging here in a minute and 27 seconds. Didn't they say we could be doing something in the meantime? Was there something about, I honestly don't even remember, like extra contracts or something? I'm not sure. Do we have Myosauri, Corythosaurus? No, we don't have the ability to do any of the other ones. Dude, we're going to have more like swimming dinosaurs and stuff. There's the gallimimus we've got to start working on. This is so exciting. We're getting close. Oh my gosh, look at this. Craig came over here. Is this Craig and MSR11? Whose mother? Mom is a little bit further away, but Craig is over here. He's, oh, look at him prancing around. Craig, he's trying to run. Don't run, Craig. Don't go to the store and get milk, Craig. Please, you got to be a part of your child's life here. It's going to be spawning in here in 14 seconds. Leaves the nest in 2, 1. It's game time. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals.
I love it, dude. Let
Wow,
me get the,
So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
the first-person view. It's crazy because they look so small next to these giants, but in real life, this thing is
natural conditions, no less.
like a little giraffe or
This could
something,
be
little
just
baby
the thing
giraffe.
to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow. I feel like I'm staring at history in the making.
Chill.
and it is
Oh,
adorable.
happy family.
I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr., so make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest, that's any side, right?
All right, so we're going to take the Ranger team to be able to take some photos. Looks like we've got a Ranger team right here, so let me grab these guys. We are going to directly control... Oh, sorry about that. Apologies. You're going to be fine. It's okay. Where's... The gate's going to be back that way. Should open up for us here. Perfect. Woo! Don't go sliding into the gate there, Trev. That'd be an expensive fix. We're going to head back in here. We got Cabot Jr. We got to get a nice photo of him. Looks like he's right there. Perfect. Got him. All right. $15,000. $6,200 for the photo competition. Perfect. We will
What a
take that.
photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. Oh, they grow up so fast.
We're getting a lot of money for, dude. He was just growling at us. We got the species repetition. That's fine. This is kind of fun. Oh, you can still control the thing too. You could set up some actual pretty nice photos here. That's cool. Okay.
Taking back the view.
Beautiful. You guys get back to work.
Okay. We need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
All right, we need to wait for MSR. I need you to move, MSR, please. MSR 006, we need you to get out of here. We need to, when we actually open our own park, we're going to name every dinosaur. It's going to be great. But we're going to get a new viewing platform. I feel like right here is pretty good. The thing is you can't get to the nest, which is obviously not ideal, but we're going to be fine. Let's just have a straight angle there, perfect. And now we're gonna be able to look out there. Oh, we got somebody sick.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any
Buddy.
time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating.
Buddy!
We'll need a paleomedical facility to do so. You can choose an MVU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let's find out what's wrong as soon as possible.
All right, sounds good to me. So we got a paleomedical facility, mobile vet units, diagnose and treat dinosaur health concerns. I'm gonna assume maybe put this over here. We can kind of move it a little bit. It's gonna have power there, perfect. We've got that. Definitely gonna want to connect this to a path. And now we're gonna have the ability to hop in here. Let's just direct control this. I feel like being able to drive around is actually kind of fun here. And we're gonna go take care of this little guy. We got a medical scanner. Ooh. He's running. Hey, buddy, come here. I don't know. I don't know how to scan. Absolutely terrifying, this little guy. He just came into the world and okay, so it's you can switch between medicate, flare, stimulant, etc. I want you to get him, but I don't see. Okay, I gotta figure out what that button is. But I think if we click on them, add a task, scan him, they should be able to do it. Just give him a little scan here.
All right,
Disease
we've done the
contracting.
scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
Disease with an unknown cause must be treated by an MVU. Use the dinosaur's ailments panel for more information, including disease effects and the next recommended steps. So if you take a look at his disease panel, infection makes dinosaurs dehydrated.
Not a pleasant illness, but not untreatable either. Have your scientists research the cure, then use an MVU team to deliver that cure via DART.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. I just hope that Cabot Jr. is better with needles than I am.
Oh, poor guy, he's swimming away. He's so scared. I hate that. All right, so if we bring up our research here, we can go into medicine. We're going to be able to search cryptosporidiosis. We're going to put I guess Woods is going to be on this. She's kind of our specialty here. Oh, she needs more health though. So we can put Craig on this. She's got the full 5, but she doesn't have any logistics. We're going to have to put 2 scientists on that. Start that for $200,000. So we're going to start researching that. Got to make sure we get him taken care of. While they're doing that, I'm wondering if we can send some more scientists on expeditions. Nope, somebody's busy currently. We're not going to be able to send guys out to finish this up that we started before. We're going to be fine. Okay, one thing at a time. We were trying to get ahead, but it's all right. We're just running out of scientists. Technically, we could potentially open up a new one, but we've got this now.
That's the research complete. Now, let's get that dinosaur cured. Assign an MVU team to a nearby ranger post, Stat.
So we can just tell them to go
MVU
medicate.
Teams will automatically scan and diagnose minor issues. Major issues? Well,
I'm also going to add
those
them
will
to
call
each
for a
slot
trip
here.
to a paleomedical facility.
Perfect. So we've got MVU teams all across the board here. They're going to be taking care of all of these dinos, and then we can go watch them.
You've done it! Huh. You know, I was worried there for a second, but Cabot Jr. is completely cured.
They got him.
Needless to say, thank you. Really, thank you for taking care of him. Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh, how I have missed that man.
We worked together for years, Finch. My name is George, but Lambert's fine. Dr. Dua told me about Den and about the juveniles. She suggested the security sector should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at our Montana site has changed. The velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the carnivores have noticed the human buffet that we've graciously set up for them. What a
We're going to have to
surprise.
capture them, aren't we?
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately and handle the situation.
Oh, boy. Okay, so things are going well here in Hawaii. We're starting the breeding program, but it sounds like we've got a potential extinction event happening in Montana, and I'm not talking the dinosaurs. It's, humans are becoming snacks here with 2 C's, so... Let's get back there. We might have to set up some rangers. We might have to trank some velociraptors. And who knows, we might be able to get some carnivores, which obviously a bit more exciting than the herbivores. Gonna attract a bit more attention.
The velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative. You know, they're hunting.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, I don't think our park guests are gonna enjoy that. So let's see if we could put a stop to whatever's happening here. No
High alert,
power.
people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right, well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter.
We'll put this right here, right smack dab in the middle of everything.
Hidey hole there.
Open this thing up.
Open up the shelter to put out the alert.
Everyone get inside.
Raptors
Come on,
can be
right
a
now,
tricky
right now, right
target on
now.
The best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing.
Man, there
Give
are
the
a lot.
captain
Thank
team
you.
the task to
Come on,
tranquilize
everyone
those
get inside.
dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, run, run, run. Everyone inside, please. My goodness, there are velociraptors on site. Bro, this would be so freaking terrifying. You know how excited they are, too, for sure. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! No! He just ran through him! Dude, what in the world? That is terrifying. They're all just scrambling. They don't know what to do. Dude, he's camping out outside of the shelter. What a smart guy. What a good boy, honestly. Kind of good, kind of bad. So we're gonna get our capture team. They're currently at base. We're gonna add a task. We want to tranquilize both of these guys here. I was taking a little bit too long, just kind of enjoying it there, I think. Follow these guys in. Watch them take them down, hopefully. We'll see what happens. I mean, he's a good boy. He's just sitting here hanging out. Oh, got him in the foot. Oh, he's out. Perfect. Oh, he's running. He's running. He saw his buddy go down. Unfortunately, he is not going to be as fast. Oh, hold on. We got another one here, too. Okay, so we're going to have to select these guys. Oh, we've got multiple more. Okay, we're going to add more tasks. Let's get this guy, and then let's get this guy. Oh, we canceled. That's my bad. Okay. Dude, look at him running away. These guys are just lizards at the end of the day, man. They're going to be just as scared as us. They just happen to have really sharp teeth. He looks sick, though. Just going to take a little nap. Oh, who's a good boy? That looks like my cat. Like, if you give a cat a piece of concrete, Bella, she does the same thing. She rubs her face all over it. And he got shot in the back of the neck there. That's sad.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
All right, so we're going to want to finish this thing up here. Enclosures, we're going to take a look at fences, and I think we're going to want a pretty heavy-duty fence
those
here.
fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
I don't like the sound of that.
But no, I don't want
Fence is
dinosaurs
built there. We're going to have to
getting
get a
out either.
gate in here. I'm going to put the gate right
making sure
here.
that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. When the
Of
enclosure
course.
is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll
Right.
leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long.
So we're going to put all 4 of these guys in here. Did we get 4 or do we only get 3? This guy? Let's get this guy in here as well. Obviously, we are going to have some
Now
food
wait for
in
the
here.
delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
But I think we're going to have to wait till we can actually see them moving around.
It's
Is this the
strange,
blue
isn't
one
it?
over here? We
Alan
had a
and
blue
Ellie
one. Yeah, look at
had
that.
a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, you know, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
You know, you're not wrong. So we're going to have these 4 in here. We're definitely going to need, it won't let me get, I can do enclosures, but I can't do anything else. We're going to have to put the live goat feeder out there. That's one of my favorite things to watch. I got to be honest. It's kind of sadistic of me, but it's very entertaining to watch the goats run away from the carnivores. And look at this. Welcome home. Let's take a look at your new surroundings. See what you're liking and disliking. Looks like we're going to need more males and females, which is going to be fine, or more just females in general. Looks like we need some cover. We need some prey. So we're going to edit this environment. Cover and pasture. They want a little bit of woodland if they want to kind of disappear, so we can throw some woodland back here. Make sure we get that. They want a little bit more pasture, too.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've
More
dealt with the threat.
brushlands.
After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down.
They need more
Although
cover.
A bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea.
Is it just taking a while for it to catch up, or a while? Okay, no, I think, are they good there? That's going to be good. Perfect. And then we need some prey, so let's get some prey out here. Live prey feeder. Let's put this close to the fence so we can have people, you know, viewing pleasure out here. And let's go see how this poor little goat fares. So herbivores do not require feeders to satisfy their hunger need, meaning their environmental needs within their territory will ensure they have what they need. So that's like the you know, grassland and the nuts and the things like that. Carnivores and some piscivores require feeders. You place those in their territory according to the environmental needs. Some require prey to satisfy their needs. Oh, wow. They can also satisfy those needs by hunting live prey like other dinosaurs. Interesting. All right. This poor little goat, dude. He is, he's not gonna do well. Let's get a first-person view of this. Buddy, I'm so sorry. He's so cute. Look at him running around. Imagine being a goat and seeing that off in the distance back there. Just be dude, they could be back in the jungle back here too. I guess nobody's hungry yet. Being able to be down here and walking around and like walking up to them is just so incredible. So there's one. There's 3 more in here and we can't even see them. Let's run to the other side. Are they gonna be back in this forest? Dude, this is terrifying. The hair on the back of my neck is standing up right now. Oh my, okay, I'm getting out of here. Let's not do that. Just want to make sure everything's good here. Yeah, they're packing up. Are they gonna come for it? Hold on, let's see. Where's the goat? The goat's over here in the corner. You know what? Let's can we get that viewing? Let's get a viewing platform right here. This is just absolutely brutal. We're gonna attach this. There we go. So we can show the view here. It is an absolutely fantastic view. Look at these things. I just don't think anybody's hungry yet, so that's all right. He lives to see another day. I think we're good to close the shelter. You guys are all safe.
Job dealing
Gonna
with
have to
those
keep an eye on
raptors.
the fences
Vicious
going
and
forward.
Intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct.
I think
would be
somebody already
particularly
ate one because we just had another one spawn
Better
in.
the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
You guys are like right on top of this and opening up the gate. I don't think we want to let people out. Oh, he's running. I want to watch them attack him so bad. Is that bad to say? Look at that. Come on, buddy. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, got him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. We've actually got like little goat pieces now. Did you see how fast he was? There's another one there. Let's see. Are you still hungry? You gonna go look for him again? We got another one over here kind of thinking about it too. Oh, I see him. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, no, they're going. They're playing. Oh, oh, oh. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Oh, my goodness, dude. This is so insane. The little cry. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, that is something. That is beautiful. Wants us to build a ranger outpost that can reach the velociraptors. I would imagine that's a pretty good idea. So we're just going to put this right here. We're going to have to assign a ranger team. We're also going to assign a capture team.
Those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book.
We're going to be making a lot more
Guests
money
will
from these guys, that's for
actually
sure.
need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right?
Already one step ahead of you.
Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
I'd rather
Absolutely.
like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Sounds good. So the Corythosauruses were in here, right? Yep, these are the 3 that we dropped off before, and they're okay, but they have too few adult males. They want 1 more adult male. They've got the right population. They just need at least 1 male here to kind of lead the pack. So now we're going to put everything we've learned to use here. So we would construct a hatchery near the enclosure, which means it's going to be right here. So let's go in. We're going to take a look at our operations. Nope, enclosures. Hatchery. We're going to be able to put this guy right there. Beautiful. We can go ahead and set up a path, bring that back that way. Our hatchery is going to be good to go. We're going to get another expedition center. So that's going to be not, oh, no, is it? Expedition center, yes. We're going to put this wherever we have space. I mean, this isn't bad right there. Perfect. We can go ahead and set up a path to be able to connect this. Kind of like it when the paths are a little bit curved. Looks nice. Beautiful. We're going to increase the genome of the Corythosaurus. So we're going to come in here. Let's take a look at research. Let's see our genomes. Or dig sites, I'm sorry. Do we already have this? We already have that unlocked. All right, perfect. So we'll go to our expedition map. We've got to recruit scientists, so we're going to be looking for logistics to be able to do this. So 3 out of 10, 1, 2... We can go ahead and go with Adam Chu here, $180,000. Thank you very much, Mr. Chu. We're going to take a look at the expedition map. We're going to be looking for Corythosauruses. We're going to send him off to Canada, start that task up. Beautiful. Now, the thing is, if we hire another scientist, will that let us... Actually, I don't know if we have any other Corythosaurus locations, though. Let's see. Because we could have 2 going at the same time. Iguanodon, Comptosaurus... Gallimimus. No, okay. We could hire another scientist and have 2 going at the same time, but our goal is going to be to get up to 70%, so we have a 70% chance of the hatching being successful. In the meantime, we could take a look at our control room. We can see income per minute, number of animals, number of guests, see our appeal and everything. Want to make sure. Is there like a thing where we could see all of our animals? Management views, maybe? This is so cool. There's so many different options here. I wanted to kind of see... You know, if we were happy and healthy, and we could set up, do we want to set up a breeding or a nest in here? I guess they're going to want, like, we've got males and females for oh, he's a juvenile though, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Oh my gosh, dude. The Lokiceratops. We can go ahead and speed up time a little bit just to finish this up. Beautiful. The expedition is complete. Let's see if we had any success. We've got some ammonite that we're going to be able to sell. We've got Corythosaurus and Corythosaurus. Perfect. So we're going to need some scientists. We're going to want to hire some more scientists here. Or not science, we want genetics. So we're looking at 4 right here. Go ahead and recruit that scientist. And I think we can get 2 people. Let's go 222 here. Perfect. Okay. So if we go into our fossils, begin the fossil extraction, we're going to put our best geneticist on here. And then we could probably do another fossil extraction. Just kidding, you can't do 2 at the same time. But can we send somebody back? Can we go back for more? We actually might not need more. It looks like we're going to get plus 15% from this one and then 28% potentially from the next one. So let's just go ahead and speed this up.
We are so close to
Fossil
providing those animals with what they need. Keep up your excellent work.
Let's do another one here. We're going to put her back on it again. Perfect. And that is going to allow us to synthesize some new dinosaurs here. So we're going to go Corythosaurus. Do we want to try modifying the genome at all? We could change the colors and things. I'm just going to leave it as is. I think the more you modify it, the harder it gets. So we're just going to begin this task. We're going to put our head one on there and maybe a second one. Perfect. Going to be able to start that up. We did need both scientists there. And it looks like that worked. And we got 4 out of 4. That's kind of exciting. Now, obviously, I mean, we do have, it's 3 females currently, right? Let's make sure, where are you guys at? Let's take a look at what they like. So they need at least 1 adult male. I'm going to say, let's do 2 adult males and see if we can get some breeding happening. So we're going to go 2 and 2. 2 adult males, 2 females. And let's see which ones are the best. So it looks like we've got 2 traits here, resilient and social, quenched. Interesting. I'm going to say a resilient. We'll probably want a male out of that. And then let's just do quenched. Looks good to me. We're going to need one more of the health option, whatever that was. So we're going to have to hire a new scientist. Genetics. Looks like the most welfare we're going to have is 2. So is there anyone else that really gets us extras? We're going to go with Noah here. Perfect. Need a little extra welfare to make sure that things go well here. Select our eggs. It's still got that. We can begin our incubation. And we're going to be going with our 2 or 6 welfare. We've got to have 3 scientists on this. Going to take 32 seconds. We can speed this up, and hopefully we're going to have some happy, healthy new males that are excited to be here. 4 of them have been completed. We're going to be able to release these guys into the enclosure. You can release them via airlift if you want to move them out to a different enclosure. And there we go. Just doubled the population. Gotta be careful we don't overpopulate and run out of space. Want to make sure everyone's always staying happy and healthy, but these guys should be able to get along, I would assume. Let's see. It might take a minute to update, though. The rangers might need to come out.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving.
Cohab is
good. And it's
good.
all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage.
Oh.
It's not an objective that
Oh
I
my
set,
goodness,
but
dude, my
I will
heart.
always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
Yeah, I like breeding them over,
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far,
just
and
hatching
that's
them.
great.
You know what I mean?
Really
Out of a
great.
petri dish.
But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests
We
need
need more
caring
pasture.
for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
And now we need more wetlands. Shoot, dude. Okay, we got to be careful about this. This is what you're like. If you get too many in one thing and they've got different ideas of what they want, it gets a little bit sketchy. That's 102 now. Now, do we have enough for the Lokiceratops are happy. And these guys now want a little bit more pasture and a little bit more ground leaf. So we're going to put pasture and ground leaf over here, maybe. Graded 98 and 96% are pretty good. Is there a pasture ground leaf combo? Not really. And put leafy climbers there. Pasture over here. There you go. We might have to expand the thing if we can't figure out how to do this, which it does look like we were able to do perfectly. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. So now we want to increase the number of guests on site. We want to increase the restroom coverage and the accommodation rating. So we're going to come in here. We've got a restroom. This is going to be our entrance building. I'm going to imagine you probably want a restroom pretty close, right? Oh, you could see high need versus low need. That's nice. So yeah, we're going to put the restroom like literally right by where you come in. So that should help out. If we go into our thing here, you can see we've got high need for restroom down here too. So we could do another one down here. Dude, that is so nice that it shows you where you're good and where you're bad. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got that there. We also want to increase our accommodation rating and other way. Oh, we can have a small hotel on site. Maybe put this, I would think, kind of by the entrance if we could. So if we move this guy around, maybe have it here. We could connect this to the path. So our hotel capacity is going up. Looking good.
FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look.
Dude, this is crazy.
Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income.
There you go.
As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed.
All right, so let's get a little bit more going on. We've got shopping, food, and drink.
And bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy.
I think I'm going to set up a
Building
little strip
amenities
mall
near
over here.
popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in.
So we
You
can go
can
for
kit
something
out
like that. That
amenities
might not give
however
us
you
enough
like, but
space,
you're
though. Hold
not
on.
shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
Beautiful. All right, so we could put a small shop. Oh, 3 types of amenity buildings: food, drink, and shopping. They offer a chance to increase income. Amenities can be configured to sell certain products, can be further tweaked with internal features to better match the demographics of nearby guests. The better the match, the higher the outcome. So you want to get in that blue line just like we do with the dinos. When an amenity is at capacity, consider upgrading to a larger amenity of the same type if there are significant numbers of guests nearby that aren't being served. I mean, this is a little bit far away from the main entrance, but it's okay. We could just set it up like this. We're going to have this guy here. Let's add another one right here. And I don't know that we're going to have enough space here. Technically, this is still kind of a tutorial park. Set this guy up here. Beautiful. There we go. Close enough. So we've got food, drink, and shopping here. Would you look at that? You got a nice little gift shop. We can open up the building. We could change products. We only have one product. I'm going to go hats. Falafel wraps. Why not? That sounds pretty good. And let's get some smoothies in here because we can get 2 out of 4 completed there. We'd also change, we could change features too. Okay. And as we upgrade these, I'm sure we're going to be able to do more. I'm going to say, let's go with TVs. So we're going to have 3 out of 4 right there. So you change products and features. This is kind of an interesting little thing here. Let's get 2 out of 4 on that one. And then we'll change some features over here to get a little bit more too. Okay, hold on. You can have 2 features. So you want to find 2 things that complement. So if we do fossil display and fish tank, that's going to get us to a 3 out of 3. So we can get 2 features on each of these.
Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. New area unlocked. There we go. Let's keep on going.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Okay, so for Badlands, we're going to want total scientist skill going up. We're going to want to get to 500,000 income per minute, 50 animals, and 1,000 guests in the park. Increased starting cash, expensive scientist training, all looks good to me. So we're going to be able to start expanding on our own.
Satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating.
In this spot.
Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand DIN globally.
Sounds good to me.
I cannot believe the momentum that DIN has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
So if we prove ourselves here in the Badlands, we're going to be able to move on into the, next areas and keep opening parks and continuing on. We kind of made it through the tutorial side of it here. So make a profit of at least 180,000 per minute. We're going to get 350K. We've got 10 minutes to do it. Increase total dinosaur population. Increase knowledge of the Gallimimus genome. I mean, that's going to be the easiest one. Let's just take that. That'll be light work. And we've got, 10 minutes to do that? I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we're going to call it there for this first episode. So that, my friends, is Jurassic World Evolution 3 Part 1. Very excited to continue this campaign. Excited to see where it takes us. It looks like it's pretty long. Hold on, let me save. I mean, if you look at the world map, we've got 2 out of 5 stars here, 0 out of 5 stars in Kauai. I don't know if we're going to be going back there or how that's going to work. Access new sites by earning a total of 5 stars, earning 10 reputation with each sector, completing site objectives in North America. There's going to be a lot more to this, and then after that, we could even open up our own personal park and build it up from nothing in sandbox mode and stuff like that. So this has been really, really good so far. I'm excited for more. If you guys want more, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Peace out.